So, I got the home video started, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna send this over to Michael as soon as he gets back
Yay!
from deployment. So,
We can't just send it to him?
well, I wanted you to get this big news filmed immediately. I don't know if he's gonna be able to be contacted.
I hope so.
When was the last time you got to talk to him?
Talk to him, like over the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that was 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's when I told him I started not feeling well, that like, I noticed signs like vomiting and like my pants weren't fitting and stuff like that. And he was like, you need to make an appointment.
Well,
And honestly, I think he was right.
so, do you want to tell him the big news on camera, or do you want to wait until you can tell him in person?
No, I should tell him now.
Okay, well, go right ahead. I have the video recorded.
Baby, I love you, and I hope you've been having a good deployment so far for the last 3 months. But the truth is that I think we made our last night a little too magical because you are going to be a father. I'm pregnant. That's why I haven't been feeling good. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry that like I'm sick or I'm dying. God forbid. No, I'm not. I'm okay. I was just having, the symptoms. I'm not used to the morning sickness. I'm not used to, not feeling well or the losing weight, but I'm pregnant. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. I never thought in a million years I'd be a mom. Truly.
I never thought you'd be a mom. Why is that?
Growing up, a lot of my doctors said I couldn't have kids.
Wow.
And so when we first got together, Michael and I told him,
Is that something that he really wanted? He really wanted kids?
Absolutely. But it was something that I had to tell him right off the bat. Like, if you want to get married, you have to know that we're probably not going to have kids. It's not going to happen. And he said he would love me no matter what, that we would talk about adoption and stuff like that. But it worked. I mean, thank you, God.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be some really shocking news for him.
I hope he's happy. I think he'll be happy. I think he'll be really excited. But maybe I love you.
Do you want to tell him the gender? I know we just had our ultrasound. Or do you want to save that for when he's back home?
No, we have to tell him.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, you can tell him.
Okay. Well,
what is one thing that you want to let him know, though, when he does come back home? What's the first thing you want to tell him?
I want to tell him that I think he's going to be an even better father than his father.
Is that something that he was scared about?
Michael doesn't talk about his dad a lot. They had kind of rough beginnings, but he always said he wanted to be a better man than what he had growing up. And I think that he will continue that legacy, especially as a father. I think he is going to care so much, and I know you're going to care, baby, so much about this sweet child. I know that you're going to be an amazing dad, and you're not going to make the same mistakes as your dad did. But just know that I'm a little scared, I'm not going to lie, but there's no one else I would rather do this with than with you.
And speaking of being a father, that is a huge responsibility.
Yes, it is.
When he just recently deployed, did it ever scare you to think that he might not come home?
I don't. You told me stress is not good for me, so I don't like to think about that. But at the end of the day, I know he's going to be so excited to just see a sweet, handsome, tiny, itty bitty little version of him.
Oh, so I mean, I think he will be excited.
It's going to be a boy! Oh my god!
Baby, I'm home! I'm gonna be a dad!
What? You're home?
I'm home! I love you. Easy now, easy.